Hello, this is the Watchdog, and welcome back to Fun with Watches. If watches weren't fun, you'd only need one. Today we're going to review the Pladen 3427. Off the wrist check, I'm wearing the Sanda 7053, and Groga's wearing my Mark Farewell 5610. I just reviewed that watch. If you haven't seen the review, be sure to check it out. Grogu said Princess Leia was arrested for killing Jabba the Hutt, and she is pleading self-defense. The New Republic Attorney General said, self-defense? You took a chain, wrapped it around his neck, pulled it hard enough to cut off his airflow, then held it there until he slowly suffocated. She says sometimes the best defense is a good offense. Let's take a look at the watches. I got both colorways, and I made two different orders. One order came in a box. So this is the box it came in. As you can see, the box kind of sucks. It's not a very good box. So if you go to buy this watch, and they have the option of box or no box, and it is cheaper to get it without a box, you're better off getting it without the box. But here they are. We have two different colorways. One is a chrome-plated alloy case, and it's supposed to look like it's platinum, but of course it's not. And it's got this Tiffany blue dial. And here's the gold. Of course, this is plated also. And they both look really nice, though, considering they're $25 watches. Another plated on my channel. At first, I thought this was an homage to a Piaget Polo 79 due to the horizontal striping on the dial. The Piaget is a famous mobster watch worn by Robert De Niro in Casino and Sylvester Stallone in Tulsa King. But after further consideration, I don't think that is the case, and I can't figure out if it is homaging anything or not. So if you know, please leave a comment. But it does look like something a mobster would wear. At $25, this Pladen is a bit pricey for a plated alloy quartz watch with a glass crystal, but it makes up for it with awesome looks and wearability, and is one of the thinnest watches I've ever reviewed and doesn't feel cheap or flimsy. Unlike most watches in this price range, it does come with a fully articulating solid bracelet with links small enough that you don't care that it has a butterfly clasp. This watch only comes in two different colorways, and I bought them both. I could lie and tell you it is because I wanted to give my viewers the full experience when reviewing this watch, but in actuality, it was a pure oversight where I didn't realize I already ordered it. Thankfully, I chose both colorways. The watch is 39 millimeters wide, 45.5 millimeters lug to lug with inverted end links. It's only 7.2 millimeters thick, so this is one of the thinnest watches I've ever reviewed. It's 23.6 millimeters where the bracelet meets the case and tapers down to 20 at the butterfly clasp, and weighs 110 grams on the supplied bracelet with two links removed. The bezel has vertical brushing, and unfortunately it's that coarsely brushed stuff, which looks great on a steel watch, but it always looks kind of bad on a plated watch. That plating just makes the vertical brushing stand out a little bit too much. And then we have the dial. The dial has this horizontal striping, which is what makes me think of Piaget. And then we have the minute markers, and we have baton indices, and there's no lume on this watch. And then we have the hands. We have skeleton hands. They're fence post skeleton hands, but they're still skeleton hands. And then we have a running second hand that has no lume or anything either. And it looks like it hits the marks for the most part. And there's no date on this watch, and there's no date in the movement, so there's no ghost date. Then we have an unsigned push-pull crown. Crown's really small, but the crown action's fine, and when you go to set it, you don't get an annoying minute hand jump. You get like a little wiggle, but not an actual jump. So that's nice. You can set it accurately. Just wish the crown was a hair bigger, but this is a very thin watch, so I guess it's appropriate. Then we have a mineral glass crystal. Does fine. It's flat. Doesn't have a lot of reflection. I like it. And then we have the case. Once again, this case is super thin, and it has indents for where the bracelet goes. So these aren't real end links here. These are just grooves here and here. It's all part of the case, but that's fine though, because these two little inner ones, they actually fully articulate. So you get a good bend. Then we have the case back. Case back has no writing on it, and this coin edge stuff is fake because this is a press on case back, and there's the little notch where you put the pry bar. Underneath the case back is the PE10 quartz movement. This is about as affordable as you can get for quartz movements, but once again, you can at least set it accurately. So I'll go ahead and switch watches when I go to show you the bracelet. The bracelet is a true 5-link fully articulating bracelet. These little connector links actually articulate in both directions. That's rare. Usually they only articulate in one direction. So that's nice. Plus these links are solid and they're not very big because there's no half links, but you don't need half links when the links are this small. And they have push pins, not screw pins. There's no little arrows to tell you which direction to push them out, but it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see where the heads are, so you know to push in this direction. Then we have a butterfly clasp, and it's a push button, not friction, so that's nice. Nothing wrong with it. And I'm not going to complain about a butterfly clasp on this watch because it's appropriate for the watch. And plus, once again, the links are so small, you still get a good fit without micro adjust or half links. Here's the gold watch of my 7.5-inch wrist. That looks nice. That wears nice. Once again, super thin. Plus, it wears nice and flat. I only removed 2 links, though, and they're pretty small links. So you're not going to be able to wear this if your wrist is bigger than 8. And this is a $25 watch, so if you have to buy 2 to rob the links off of 1, that's up to you. But unfortunately, though, you're going to have a hard time wearing the other watch because you can't really put a strap on the... And here's the chrome plated one with the Tiffany blue dial. That one looks nice too. They both are really good looking watches, and they're the exact same dimensions, so I removed 2 links off of this one also. We will not be taking a trip into the loom room because neither one of these watches have a loom, but that's fine. You don't really need loom in a watch like this. So what do I like about this watch? Stunning looks. I like these horizontal stripe dials. Super thin. Has a fully articulating bracelet, and they're both really comfortable and wearable. What are my gripes and groans? The bracelet could be longer. I only removed 2 links, and you're good luck trying to get more links. And I've never been a fan of coarsely brushed vertical brushing on bezels that are not steel, because the plated ones, they just look bad. And that's about it to complain about. There really isn't nothing else to complain about. Maybe the crowns are really small, but this is a quartz watch with no date. You're going to be hardly using them. Do I recommend this watch? Sure, this watch is super thin and looks great. You'll feel like a real gangsta showing off your bling. Well, thank you for watching my review of the Pladen 3427, and I will be back with another review. I need to review that thorn without the buckle, but they still haven't sent me a buckle yet. So I'm not sure what I'm going to review next. And I'd like to thank my Members' Choice. Here's the members. Unfortunately for my members, I had to go ahead and request a refund on the Members' Choice watch. And as soon as the refund is processed, I will order another one. So it's still going to be a while before you get your Members' Choice unboxing. I apologize. These things happen. But it will come eventually. And if you like either one of these watches, be sure to use my affiliate link and I'll get a tiny commission. And they do add up, and that Suggest fully automatic chronograph should be arriving any day now. Bye.